William Saliba, Bukayo Saka. Arsenal injury news and return dates ahead of Chelsea clash. By Sam Hill. Arsenal have several injury worries ahead of their highly anticipated Premier League clash against London rivals Chelsea after the international break. Arsenal are hoping to have both Bukayo Saka and William Saliba available to face Chelsea after the international break. The Gunners resume Premier League action with a trip to Stamford Bridge as they look to maintain their unbeaten start to the season. Saka is currently recovering from a hamstring issue he sustained in the Champions League defeat against RC Lens. Meanwhile, Saliba withdrew from the France squad for the international break due to a toe injury. The news came shortly after the final whistle in North London, meaning the defender played the entirety of the game through an injury. So, with all of that being said, we've taken a look at the latest injury news from the Emirates Stadium below. Bukayo Saka. After being forced off in last week's defeat to RC Lens in the Champions League, Saka was left out of the Arsenal squad completely against Manchester City. The injury concerns over the winger became too much, consequently seeing him become a doubt for the international break. Saka was in attendance at the Emirates Stadium to witness the win over City, and supporters will be hoping the 22-year-old is fit enough to feature against Chelsea in less than 2 weeks' time. However, England men's national team posted an update that announced the youngster won't be part of the squad for the international break. A report from the Evening Standard claims that Saka is now set for injury rehab over this week before having a weekend off with the rest of the squad. Next Monday there will be an assessment as to whether the winger can return to training before the clash with Chelsea. What Mikel Arteta has said: he felt something and then you were tempted to risk him, but he was unable to train yesterday, so that put him out of the game straight away. It's a blow not to have him, but we have lost players in recent weeks and have adapted to it. He is a really important player, there is no question about that, but the team has to use the resources that we have to make it, even without him. What the England national team have said: Bukayo Saka will play no part in England's fixtures with Australia and Italy. The forward reported to St George's Park on Monday alongside the rest of the Three Lions squad. Having missed Arsenal's Premier League win against Manchester City on Sunday through injury, Saka was assessed by the England medical team and it was decided the player would continue his rehabilitation at his club. Injury: hamstring and thigh. Expected return date: unknown. Leandro Trossard. Trossard returned to the Arsenal 11 against Lens last week and was handed a place in Arteta's side on Sunday following news of Saka's absence. However, he only lasted 45 minutes and was replaced by matchwinner Martinelli. The forward was expected to play a part in Belgium's European Championship qualifier double-header against Austria and Sweden. However, an update from the national team announced that after being assessed, Trossard has withdrawn from the squad and won't take part. What Mikel Arteta has said: Martinelli, said I was going to be there. He was there in training and he said I am ready to go. Leo Trossard got injured and I looked and he was already dressed up ready to go. What the Belgian national team have said: update. El Trossard, Leandro Trossard, is not fit to join the squad at the Proximus base camp on Monday. He will be replaced by Arthur Vermeeren. Best of luck, Arthur. Injury: hamstring. Return date: unknown. William Saliba. One of Arsenal's best players against Man City, Saliba withdrew from the France squad for the international break due to a toe injury. The news came shortly after the final whistle in North London, meaning the defender played the entirety of the game through an injury. Fortunately for Arsenal fans, football London understands that the toe issue isn't a huge concern and has been an ongoing discomfort for some time. It means there's some hope that Saliba should be back to face London rivals Chelsea in just less than 2 weeks' time. Injury: big toe. Expected return date: Chelsea, October 21st. Jurriën Timber. Football London understands that the Dutch international underwent successful surgery and now in the recovery phase of his rehabilitation. He was in attendance for the game against Man United. Football London spoke to Timber post-match, where the 22-year-old was still using the aid of 2 crutches to move about. Asked how he was feeling with his recovery, a swift, good, was the response. He will be sorely missed, especially with the club failing to find a suitable replacement in the summer transfer window. Injury: knee. Expected return date: 2024. What Arteta has said. Huge blow. Especially for him after just joining the club. To have the injury he has is a huge blow. We recruited him with clear intentions and what he was bringing to the team was evident. But he's not going to be able to do it this season. We have to adapt. These things happen, unfortunately, and we have to move on.